I'm Sean.
I'm Matt. I'm Vince.
I'm Ryan.
Welcome to Korracast!
Alright guys, so we're here at the Book 2 premiere party. We just watched episodes 1 and episode 2, so let's get to it.
We definitely just watched them. We're definitely not filming this hours later.
No.
Alright, let's go to some of our party guests and have them recap the second episode of Book 2.
So, Aaron, what happened? There was a bunch of spirits, and they fought Korra, and there was fire, and there was ice, and then she avatar stayed like a lot.
Having all kinds of crazy angst about my boyfriend sucks, my father sucks, being an avatar sucks.
Penguin otters.
Penguin otters.
And then she goes to the Fortress of Solitude to find the glowing white orb.
There were some creepy people that were dating Bolin. I think both of them were dating Bolin. I'm pretty sure both of them were dating Bolin.
And then they're like, hey, go figure out the spirit stuff, go in the spirit portal, no training, go figure it out, go. And then she goes and she fixes it and nobody dies.
We went back to where we were being chased by Zuko, but now it's later, but it's happening again.
Okay. And then the water tribe attacked.
Korra was moody. Moodyville. Oh my gosh.
It was Korra versus the spirits and the patriarchy. And she has to face the dark spirits by opening the portal somewhere to light inside some darkness. And then finally...
And that's how the episode ends. Okay, so that was the recap, and since we're at the party, we thought, hey, we have a lot of Korra fans here, let's see what they have to say about their favorite parts and what they liked about the episode. So, here they go.
Yes.
Right here.
What was your favorite part of the episode?
When she fire punched that spirit in the face and he like blew up.
I like the spirit battles, as I guess they'd technically be known as.
Yes.
Battles of the spirits.
Yeah?
Favorite part was revisiting the air temple, actually. Getting to go back and kind of seeing how there's more stories going to be happening and not just following our avatar.
Felt like the old band was getting back together or something like that, because like we don't really know those characters, but it was cool because it was like, hey, they're reminiscent of the original Avatar.
I'm interested to see, because Korra pretty much touched the thing with the spirits, and they're like, oh, cool, look, you fixed everything because you touched it. And I know that with this show, it's going to be more complicated than that. So I want to see what's opened up now that she's tried to do that and tried to fix it, and now all of the fleet of the Navy or whatever are there. I want to see what she's gotten herself into.
The fact that Korra had to go to the avatar state and was still having to fight against the evil spirits who did not, for some reason, want her to open the portal. It's like, this is the avatar, this is your voice between the spirit world and the regular world, and we're still trying to stop you. What the hell does that even mean?
And how do you feel about Bolin and his relationship with Desna now?
Oh yeah, it definitely seems to be flaring up.
So, who do you guys find hotter, Eska or Desna?
That's a difficult question.
All right, which one is which? Maybe is more important.
Eska's the girl, Desna's the guy.
I don't know about that. No, you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, I am right. Eska is Aubrey Plaza.
Oh.
Which one was hotter?
Since I'm straight, I'm gonna say the guy, but I couldn't tell you which one that actually is.
And who is hotter, Eska or Desna?
I'm here, everybody. So we've hit the ground running on Book 2. It's going. A lot of people had their thoughts on it, but I think really what we need to talk about is the ending of Episode 2.
Yes,
I think that is the biggest development.
I feel like at this point we haven't really hit the bombshell, because where they left us off, we don't really know what the significance of it is.
Or I guess this would be the equivalent of the Revelation episode, where we find out, oh, this is a guy who can take bending. Like this is the like eye-opening.
But it would be the equivalent if the camera cut right as Amon was doing this. We don't know the impact of. right now we see this, but we don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, I do think it's a really good cliffhanger, but I do think it felt a little like the end of the episode was when she returns from the point of no return, South Pole.
Yeah.
And she returns successful, and that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the story. That was the end of the arc. That was the end of the characters. Oh, plus this, hey, come watch the next episode.
Yeah.
So that's really all that was.
Right, and we can kind of speculate on how it's going to connect, but once again, we don't really know.
But we do know that it's going to be significant. We do know that this is going to be huge. I mean, I can't help but parallel and compare it to the first series where the Fire Nation attacked. Everything changed when the Fire
Nation attacked. It's interesting. Everything changed when the Water Nation attacked.
The Water Nation was at peace, and then everything changed when the Water Nation attacked the Water Nation.
Vince, what do you think about the portal?
Okay, man.
That's all you gotta say, right? Well, I mean, as we were watching it, and the entire crowd we were watching with, it was like, it goes in the Avatar state and touches the thing, and now it does a thing.
No, I mean, it was cool, but doesn't, I mean, like, okay, what did Korra do? I mean, like, okay, she's beating the spirits, punching them. Oh, spirit, I'm gonna beat you with my punches. Well, that didn't work. Good thing I know how to go into the Avatar state at will. That'll work. Well, it's just like she still hasn't learned anything.
And she's doing things, I mean, like, it's funny because in the first episode, which we watched again tonight, she's fighting so hard against authority and people telling her what to do, but in this episode, she's doing things because Unalaq is telling her to, and these things that she doesn't understand.
Right. It's what he's doing, and maybe this might be just being manipulative, or he really does trust her, but he's giving her the illusion of choice, right? Whereas before, she was never given the choice by Tenzin, by her father, blah, blah, blah. So she just kind of did follow along, had to do what she had to do. In this case, she trusts this guy and does what he wants her to do because he's at least giving her the illusion that she's the one making that choice.
I really think that one of the main motifs kind of that's going to be reoccurring this season, reoccurring, is the clash between moving forward and looking back, the past and the future. Every element. Yeah. We have Janara looking directly into the face of the avatars of the past, and she's the new avatar. She's the new, or not avatar, the new generation of airbenders. Right. Looking at the old generation, like everything is past, and only by looking or going to the past and putting the stars back up in the southern lights, just like it used to be, have we been able to move forward.
You could draw a lot of parallels to that kind of like in our own society. I mean, like with the Industrial Revolution and the kind of clash between like religion and like the advancement of technology in that way. But the thing is that we don't actually have in our world spirits attacking like our physical world.
That's
so
true.
The thing is that like this is a serious threat that people are neglecting, especially in
I mean, you have different mindsets that have overall consequences, but these are immediate consequences.
Yeah, right. But I mean, you can just take the spirits as being like just an extension or an analogy for what we're facing, or any culture might be facing with new trends.
Yeah.
I mean, what the Southern Air or the Southern Water Tribe is kind of facing is the materialism kind of developing there, and that's and Unalaq obviously is against that, and that's what he clearly states. He's trying to go against that and return the society to the way it once was. So the spirits are just you could just say are like a physical presence, even though spirits aren't physical, but whatever.
Technically, they are physical.
Because like when she put the ice shield up,
they couldn't pass.
See, but that's the thing that I'm confused about. But then it goes into Bolin's engine. He's like, I got a spirit in my engine. There's a snake in my boot.
Okay, guys, what we want to know this week is how do you think that Unalaq is going to use the spirit bending to ultimately achieve his goals?
Thanks again for tuning in for another Korracast. Now let's look at the answers from last week's viewer response questions. Claudine Wolf wrote, my favorite new character is Eska. She's like a Water Tribe version of Mai from The Last Airbender, and seems like a cool new love interest for Bolin. Boleska fans, anybody? The Blonde Alchemist wrote, Pookie. I see him and Milo going on many adventures together. Rogue X Shadow 007 wrote, I love seeing Kaya. When she spoke, her manner of speaking and expression just made me think of Katara and Aang. Seriously, I think they did a perfect job with her. I wouldn't have portrayed her in any other way. Jas Braden wrote, my favorite character was the guy with the dancing seal penguins at the festival. I also liked the Arctic camel yak things. They were cool.
Alright, you guys, so we're finally done filming. Let's get back to the party.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Is it time to get back to the party?
It's time. Let's do it.
Yes! Yes! Bye.